It is David Lee for the James Bond dossier here, and I hope you're having some great holidays, time off work and all that kind of stuff. If your boss didn't give you time off work, well, you need to have words with him. And I just wanted to talk about well, drinking kind of undercover. It's like having a Bond moment when nobody can tell. It's not like going out and ordering a Vesper Martini or a vodka martini shaken, not stirred, where it's obvious that you're Bond. And over Christmas and New Year, we get invited out to drink parties. We have people around, and so this is one of the opportunities to do that and not shout that you're a Bond fan if you don't want to do that. If you do, then by all means do. But this is I think a martini isn't the right drink for every single occasion. If you go to the pub after work, for example, it kind of screams pretentiousness. If you're in a cocktail bar, that's a different matter. But and there's kind of one drink which is kind of very universal. Went out of fashion for a long time, but it's come back, and it's gin and tonic. And you say, well, what film did Bond drink gin and tonic in? The answer is he didn't, but he did in the book Dr. No. After he arrives in Jamaica, he goes to his hotel, he calls room service, and they bring him up the ingredients for a gin and tonic, which he mixes himself. So I've got a glass here, I've got some gin, tonic, and Bond mixes his in a very particular way, which is he squeezes the juice of an entire lime into the drink, which gives it a bit of a sweeter flavour and makes it quite a different drink. You still get the bitterness of the tonic, you still get the flavour of the gin, but it's much fruitier. It's not what you're going to get in a pub in England, for example. For me, a whole lime is too much. I prefer to do it with half a lime, but it's pretty simple to do. Don't use your hands to put in ice, it's disgusting. Hey. That's probably overdone that a bit. Okay, and you want to aim for about slightly less than a third of the glass gin. You can measure it if you want. So that's about it. I'm then going to squeeze my lime in. And get as much as you can out of there. And I'm just using Schweppes here. Use whatever you prefer. Fever Tree's a good one, although tasting tests I saw that Fever Tree came out only slightly ahead of Schweppes, and where I live in Spain it's much more expensive, so not really worth it. So gin and tonic, James Bond style. Yeah, hard to beat. By the way, if you want information on putting together a very simple home bar where you can serve some James Bond drinks, head over to jamesbonddossier.com/Xmas. Okay, thanks for watching. And don't forget to check out the drinks videos from my buddies at James Bond and Friends. That's James Page and Joe Darlington.